One of the many things that I'm seeing more and more frequently are people coming to me for second opinions, and they are savers who are totally confused and not sure what to do with their life savings. These are people generally just recently retiring, or they're coming up on retirement in the next couple of years. Give you a case in point. A 64-year-old single female came into our office for a second opinion. Now, this particular individual had left an employer about 8 years ago, rolled their 401k over to an individual at a bank, a broker at a bank, and then has been working since funding her current 401k and wanted to know from the broker at the bank when she could retire. His response, as she shared with me, was, "Don't worry about it. You can retire anytime you want." And I asked her, I said, "Well, how did that make you feel?" And she said, "Well, I don't have a game plan. I don't have anything. I just don't feel comfortable just taking his word for it," as she put it. Well, then what does she do? Well, then she has been getting these invitations to dinner seminars. So I guess in search of a second opinion on retirement, she goes to a dinner seminar. And I said, "Well, how'd that go?" She said, "Well, it was kind of interesting. They talked for about an hour, fed us a nice steak, asked us to try to meet with them after the seminar and set up an appointment. I wasn't interested in meeting, and then they gave us our dessert and a to-go box and sent us on our way." I thought that was interesting. And then finally she brought this in. These are becoming more and more prolific. These are retirement educational courses held on college campuses. And folks, again, I got to reiterate, not that you shouldn't go to these. These are conducted by advisors. These are not conducted by college professors, although they're 501c3 organizations. Believe me, the people here are trying to sell you something. And in fact, it goes on to say at the end of this, our instructors are licensed and trained financial professionals with a minimum of 5-year real-world experience. And then it's funny, it goes on to say that the representative will not be offering products or sold at this event. But earlier it says that if you do set up an appointment with the representative, you're going to have a one-on-one lab session. Now, what in the world is that going to look like?
Welcome to your retirement lab session. Today, we will be dissecting your 401k. So, let me take my 20% and let's begin.
Okay, so let's cover the products we would offer and products we don't, and what's going to happen in terms of the products you're going to be pitched if you go to some of these dinner seminars or educational workshops. Tony Walker Financial, we do offer fixed annuities. The other guys are probably going to pitch a fixed annuity. Variable annuities, we do not do those. In some cases, a lot of these advisors will try to sell you a variable annuity. We don't do precious metals. Again, some of them will. Alternative investments, absolutely not. More and more people are selling those. Be careful of those. Income produced from life insurance. We don't do that. We sell life insurance, but not for income producing assets in retirement. That's scary stuff. A lot of people are doing that. And finally, yes, through our Charles Schwab platform, most people do this. We're going to offer stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. So my thoughts, folks, if you're going to any of these workshops, maybe you have an advisor that's not giving you the lowdown on when you can retire, give us an opportunity to talk. We've made this so easy to do. We call it the 10-minute fiduciary phone call, where you and I will talk. To arrange your free phone call, just go to TonyWalkerFinancial.com, TonyWalkerFinancial.com, or call us anytime at 877-499-9255.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.